What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my top tips on how to deal and how to recover from losing trades or losing streaks. The first way I deal with trading losses is by looking at the bigger picture. Think long term. You don't pull out a microscope and visualize and internalize every single loss that you have. If you change your mindset a bit and visualize that trading is a real business, you would not get upset and emotionally charged by having business expenses. Your losses in trading are simply business expenses. It's your overheads for participating in the market. Like with a normal business, you would have to pay for stock, inventory, staff, offices, equipment, all of this stuff. You do not have that with trading. So just treat your losses as a business expense. You also have to understand that the top traders in the world, the top hedge fund managers in the world, do not win every trade they take. In fact, a lot of these large hedge funds probably lose more times than they win. You should really get that into your head that nobody wins 100% of the time. You're going to experience losses. So you just have to accept that this is the reality of trading. And over time, psychologically, you'll be able to deal with this a lot better. So this leads me on to my second point of making sure your winners cover your losses. It's no good having a 90% strike rate if on 9 trades you make 10 pips and on the 10th trade you lose 100 pips. Your win rate may be very high, but ultimately you will lose money because your risk to reward is not there. So you have to make sure that your win rate and your risk to reward both align and equate to profit in the market. Like I said before, it's no good having a 90% strike rate if you lose more on one trade than you win on the previous 9 trades. So finding that balance between a good strike rate, a good win rate, and optimal risk to reward is very, very important. Moving on to my next point, and it's going to be referring back to your data. So you should have a solid amount of back-tested data for you to analyze and balance out your expectations of what you should expect from your strategy. Your data should give you somewhat realistic expectation of what to expect. Your size of your drawdown, the length of your drawdown. Obviously, past performance does not indicate future results, or whatever the saying goes. But by doing this, it should give you the confidence to continue executing your strategy. In order for your edge to play out over time, you must keep executing that edge no matter what. If you go through a string of losses, you have to keep executing your edge. Otherwise, if you have a string of losses and then you take a break and then you miss 2-3 winners, you would have been likely brought back to break even or in profit. But now you missed those profits, and guess what? Now you hit another losing streak and you double your losses because you stopped trading because of a losing streak. If you're making a lot of emotional decisions and you're making bad decisions, you're making a lot of mistakes, then sometimes the best thing to do is step away from the charts, take a couple of days off, come back fresh, review everything you've done, learn from your mistakes, write everything down, and come back with a fresh mind and a fresh start and get back into executing your plan and following your plan. So that's some of my top tips on dealing and recovering from a losing streak. Remember that 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 losing trades is not going to make or break your career as a trader, as long as you keep your risk relatively low, allowing you to be in the game longer. At the end of the day, the goal is to be in the game for as long as possible, for your edge to play out. As long as you do that, then ultimately your edge will play out and you will see those consistent results. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you took some value from it. Give it a like if you did, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one.